right, ladies and gentlemen, do you remember Democratic Representative Bob Etheridge? The video, the arrogance, the senseless attack on two college-aged kids? He's being challenged in North Carolina's 2nd District by a strong conservative Tea Party activist named Renee Ellmers. As a nurse, and with a husband who's a general surgeon, Mrs. Ellmers got heavily involved in the health care debate last year and decided that she must take on the 14-year incumbent who, voting with Nancy Pelosi and Barack Obama 97% of the time, no longer represented her district. And Ms. Renby joins us now.
Hello there. How are you?
Well, I'm well. Thank you very much. I'm delighted that you're going to take on this bully, Bob Etheridge.
Yeah, he. What we've learned here in District 2 in North Carolina is that there are actually two Bobs. There's the NC Bob and the DC Bob. The NC Bob is the Bob that comes home to the district, and he just is a fiscal conservative, concerned about the jobs and wants to create jobs, and he is just about as conservative as can be. And then the one that goes back to D.C. is the Bob that votes with Nancy Pelosi and Barack Obama, like you said, 97% of the time, votes very far left liberal.
Yeah, it's almost as if he's got a split personality.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And I think, you were talking about the video, and I think that's part of it. It just shows that mentality of the arrogance of Washington right now with, that they're going to tell us what we're going to do. They're going to they're going to vote the way they are, and then they're going to come back and tell us why we should like it. And, that we're in that process right now. Congressman Etheridge, of course, has come back to town, and we're starting to see little pamphlets in the mail paid for by taxpayer dollars, touting all of his votes and how much he cares about the people of District 2.
Well, you can't care very much about the people of District 2 if he's voting 97% of the time with Pelosi and Obama. I mean, you and your husband are very knowledgeable about health care. Mm-hmm. And look what happened in the swing state of Missouri just the other day. A huge vote against the health care bill.
Unbelievable. And if that does not send a message to our elected officials like Bob Etheridge, like Nancy Pelosi, like Barack Obama, I don't know what else will speak any stronger. The people of Missouri spoke out and said, we don't want this. We don't want you to control our health care, because ultimately they understand that bill, it was put in place simply to control our lives. Our federal government is completely out of control. We have out-of-control elected officials, and unfortunately Bob Etheridge is as out of control as the rest of them.
Yeah. It's
wow, that's so good to hear a politician say that. It's like unbelievable.
Well, now, I would like to say that I like to think of myself as not a politician. I'm just like everybody else right now. I'm just so concerned with where our country is going. We have a 15-year-old son. I'm a mom. I just cannot see us passing this debt onto our children the way we are.
No, it's a staggering debt, absolutely staggering. I don't see how we can possibly pay it off without just trying to inflate our currency deliberately. And,
of course, next week, I believe it's Tuesday, the House of Representatives, Nancy Pelosi's calling them back for a vote on an additional $26 billion of bailout money. It'll be interesting to see how that vote goes. But, we just cannot continue on this road of borrowing money and bailing out companies and unions. And, we can't stay on this. Of course, the jobless numbers are out today. It's dismal. The unemployment rate didn't increase at all, which I suppose is a good thing. But, where are we going? We've got to get some tax cuts. We have got to decrease the size of government, or we are never going to create jobs. Small business creates jobs. Government does not.
Well, government never created a job at all, except maybe census takers.
Yeah, exactly. And now they're out of work, too.
Yeah, they're out. Exactly. They certainly are. Well, Ms. Ellmers, we want to wish you the very best, and I'm sure that the Tea Party folks, I'll bet you, are behind you.
I think so. so? Well, I like to think of myself kind of as a product of the Tea Party. I know last summer my son and I went to tea parties, and, of course, we were speaking out against the health care bill as a nurse and my husband being a doctor. And, we stood up and we just said, you know what, it's time for us all to get active and look at what's happening around the country. It's amazing, and I'm just proud to be a part of it.
Yes, indeed. Well, now, Ms. Ellmers, do you have a website?
I do. It's reneeforcongress.com. Please go to it, contribute, help me bring Bob Etheridge back home to the district that he needs to get reacquainted to.
All right. Well said. Well said. And thank you so much for taking time out of your vigorous campaign to acquaint our listeners down there with your campaign. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Oh, God bless you.
All righty. God bless you.